Well, if you're watching this video, I assume you already know about the whole situation with fifteam, the guys who made Egg Hunt 2018, and how they're trying to bring back Egg Hunts to Roblox, and how they're going to make an Egg Hunt 2026 and whatnot, called the Express. And I'm here to talk about it a little bit because I have some concerns and I have some hype that I want to share with all of you. First of all, I want to say that I'm incredibly hyped for this event. I think it's going to be super fun to play. And even if we don't get any actual wearable eggs as accessories, which I'm going to get into later, even if we don't get any actual eggs, I still think the event is going to be extraordinarily fun, and I'm definitely going to be playing it and maybe even making a couple of videos about it. But hold on, let's run that back a second. I just said that we might not get any actual wearable eggs as accessories from this event. Now, some of you might be wondering, what the hell do I mean by that? I mean, the event has been fully funded. It raised over like $100,000 recently in funding. It reached its Kickstarter goal. We already saw teasers of all the worlds looking great. What could possibly go wrong? And well, it turns out that Roblox probably maybe pretty likely isn't gonna give the developers of EggCon 2026 an opportunity to actually give out eggs for free. Now, if you guys don't know, whenever a team of people develops a Roblox event, they need a special permission from Roblox to be able to upload UGC items for free on the marketplace and be able to actually give out their awards of an event for free. And recently, well, not recently, it was a bit of a while ago. But a bit of a while ago, Roblox introduced this whole price floor type of thing to Roblox, where cosmetics have a certain minimum amount of Robux that they need to be listed for in order to actually be sold on the marketplace. And what that means is that if fifteam wants to upload these eggs as accessories, they're gonna need to upload them so that they cost at least some amount of Robux, which is obviously not what they want to do. So they will not be doing that. However, even if Roblox didn't have this price floor thing and they were able to upload the cosmetics for absolutely free, there's still a problem because these eggs are meant to be limited items. They're meant to be limited time items with a limited amount of stock, because obviously you're not supposed to be able to buy these eggs fucking 5 years from now. You're supposed to be able to only get them during the event and maybe get a couple for an increased price if some of them go limited like they have done in the past for EggCon 2020 and 2019. Now, the price that you have to pay if you want to upload a limited cosmetic onto Roblox depends on how many copies that said cosmetic is gonna have. I believe the formula is something like 100 Robux per copy that you want to sell of your item. So for example, if you're making an item with 20,000 copies, you're going to have to pay 100 Robux to upload each one of those copies, which is about $1 American. So if you want your item to have 20,000 copies, you're going to need to pay 20,000 American dollars. Now, obviously, this egg hunt is going to need way more than just a measly 20,000 copies of each egg in order to actually meet the demand of how many people are going to be getting these badges and these eggs. Months ago, the developers at fifteam have actually tried to estimate the amount of copies they would need to produce, and the estimation was in the millions of copies total for all the eggs combined and all the accessories combined, which means that realistically, if they wanted to make enough limited time cosmetics for this event, they would need to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars, not Robux, dollars, in order to accomplish that, which is obviously not realistic in the slightest. So yeah, it's not really likely that we're going to be getting actual cosmetics out of this event, because the only thing that the developers can realistically do is beg Roblox to allow them to just give out free cosmetics without them having to pay a ludicrous amount of money to Roblox. Now, this would cost Roblox absolutely nothing to to do, because they don't have to develop Egghunt 2026 because fifteam is already doing all of that. And they don't have to like give any money to the Grand Express either, because it's already been fully funded. The Kickstarter page has already reached its goal. So this would cost Roblox literally nothing. Allowing fifteam to hand out eggs for free without like gouging them for money would cost Roblox nothing. And yet I still doubt that they're actually gonna do that, because Roblox has this weird specific set of rules that they're willing to like die by, even if the rules are like absolutely awful. And recently they basically made it a thing where they're just not gonna give out the ability to any developers to give out items for free if they're making like a fan-made event or something. Now obviously that doesn't mean that we're not gonna get an Egghunt 2026, because we absolutely are. Whether or not Roblox allows fifteam to give these items out for free as actual wearable accessories doesn't matter, because we're getting this event one way or the other. We're getting it either way. But it would be so much nicer if Roblox considered this like an actual official event and just like threw us a bone and just like let this happen, right? Like it would cost them absolutely nothing to just let this happen and just let fifteam do their thing. But I have a reason to doubt that they would do that. Now, to be fair, that rule that I just mentioned before, where they said that they were not going to give the permission to developers who are making fan-made events to give out items for free, that does have a couple of that rule does have a couple of extreme or really rare exceptions. And I hope that Roblox is gonna throw us a bone and make that and make the Grand Express one of those exceptions. Because the Grand Express, which is the name of Egghunt 2026, by the way, I don't think I mentioned that, but the name of Egghunt 2026 is the Grand Express. And I hope that they're just gonna be able to like throw the Grand Express a bone and just let the developers give these items out for free. I think it's really the least that they can do. The good news, thankfully, is that there are a lot of big YouTubers out there making videos about this whole topic and like asking Roblox to, you know, let developers of fifteam give out these accessories for free. In fact, the biggest YouTuber who has been talking about this is Creekcraft. And as you all know, Creekcraft is Roblox's golden boy. Like, he's the biggest Roblox YouTuber and streamer, and Roblox, if Roblox listens to anyone, it usually tends to be Creekcraft. And Creekcraft is a pretty good guy, and he's been like asking Roblox about this whole issue and begging them to, you know, give fifteam a chance and whatnot. And I hope he does continue to create a bit of a stink about this and try to bring Roblox's attention to this. Because Roblox at this point has definitely seen it, but I think it's going to take a little bit of pressure for them to crack, no pun intended. But yeah, I hope that people keep talking about this. I hope that big YouTubers like Creekcraft and everyone else keep making videos about this, and I hope that Roblox eventually caves in and decides to give the community this opportunity to, you know, have their events and have it like be considered an actual official Roblox event. I mean, I just think it would be really sweet if Roblox decided to do this and give us a chance here. Because, like, the Grand Express is an event that really captures the spirit of what Roblox events are meant to be. A big part of the reason why people hated dev hunts and, like, events like Egghunt 2019, or Egghunt 2020, or the Metaverse Champions, or whatever other event, is because Roblox events in the past have always been about bringing the community together, right? In some fashion. It can be either like a friendly way to bring the community together and have them like solve puzzles and clues together, like in Egghunts, like in Egghunt 2018 and pretty much all the Egghunts before that. It can either be something as simple as that, with just making the community work together to figure out puzzles and eggs and where the secrets and accessories hide in each event, so that everyone can get the accessories that they want and the prize that they want. Or it can be something a lot more fierce, like, for example, the Hunt Mega Edition, or the Ready Player One event, or the Grand Melee Tournament, or the Paintball Tournament, where Roblox makes the whole community go to war and compete over who is the fucking best Robloxer on planet Earth, and who can be the first to like find a specific secret, or the first to finish an event, or the first to do this, or the first to do that. And I think Roblox has been improving in that regard, because again, like the Hunt Mega Edition is a pretty recent event that happened pretty recently, and I genuinely think it's one of the best Roblox events that has ever happened. Maybe only behind RB Battles and Egg Hunt 2018, which are already at the peak. So the Hunt Mega Edition getting close to those events in terms of quality says a lot. However, outside of the Hunt Mega Edition, though, a lot of Roblox events have kind of been like solo adventures that you don't really play with your friends or anything. You just kind of play them solo and try to get all the rewards, and that's about it. Because during those dev hunt events, like in 2019 and 2020, like those egg hunts that happened during those years, like those weren't really like community activities or anything. You didn't really have to get with anyone, and in fact, the events really discouraged you from making teams and trying to get with people to get these eggs together or playing with friends. Because most of the games featured in this in these big massive dev hunts are really sloppily made. So they're just like really frustrating and like really simple and easy to play. And there's like nothing that you'd need other players for in order to solve, right? And even if you did, most of these games were just like super frustrating to play. So like it genuinely soured any experience and any fun that you would have by playing with your friends, as opposed to something like the Hunt Mega Edition, where every puzzle was genuinely really intense and really fun to solve. Like outside of that event, from recent memory at least, there were plenty of events like the Hunt Mega Edition in the past. But like in recent memory, since like 2020 or so, or 2019 or so, there haven't been that many events outside the Hunt Mega Edition that really captured that feeling of being a community and bringing the Roblox community together to solve puzzles and either solve puzzles together or go to war against each other and try to compete to see who's the first to beat an event or the first to solve a puzzle. And that's a really important quality for Roblox events to have, because at its core, Roblox is a platform built by the community for the community. The community makes the games that they think the other players in the community would like. And you have so many different kinds of developers in Roblox. You have developers who have like thousands and thousands and thousands of different art styles and thousands of different interests and thousands of different ways that they make their games, and like thousands of different visions for their games. And it's really the beauty of Roblox. The beauty of Roblox is its diversity and just how many different developers and ideas and people are out there, and bringing them together, making them go up against each other or making them work together. It's a beautiful experience, and it's what I appreciated about old Roblox events the most. And I think with the Grand Express, we could have another really good egg hunt event where people make guides and help each other in order to get eggs, and people make friendships and new bonds and stuff like that. Like people just come together as a community for once, right? Instead of like whatever the hell is happening with Roblox right now, honestly. And yeah, I just think it will be a really beautiful experience, and I really hope that Roblox follows through and makes this event really happen, because I genuinely think it could be beautiful. But that's really all I have to say. I kind of blabbered on a little bit in this video, so I'm sorry for that. And I repeated myself a couple of times, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you play Egg Hunt, the Grand Express when it comes out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. See you later, everyone. Goodbye.